Hey everybody, this is Way to Fail, and we're back with more Path of Exile, where today we are on our way to fight Brutus. And because this is not hardcore, it's just going to be more of a straightforward, relaxed fight. I've just got to make my way to there pretty casually, hopefully not getting incinerated by these wonderful firewolves that are inevitably going to chase me and go through a lot of my poison clouds. So actually what I'm going to try and do here is just kite some stuff, get some experience on the way. I'd like to be level 10 by the time I fight this guy.
My mana is gone.
But yeah, to get there, I'm gonna apparently have to take out this giant swarm of stuff first. Let's see if we can do that. Probably a terrible placement for that fire trap. And that is a goat shaman. On top of everything else I felt like fighting. But maybe I'll get some good items here. See, is he actually gonna do me a solid and jump in the poison cloud? That'd be nice. Because up there I saw the unique unit. There is probably, yep, there we go. First one is gonna do a poisonous rain of arrows. That's not really what we want to have kill us right now. Just because it's not hardcore doesn't mean I want to just die. I don't think anybody ever really wants to just die. Sometimes you can be embarrassed enough to want to, but let's see here. So we're at our single target bestest. So we just got to keep poisoning and then hope the rain of arrows doesn't go too much. Let's see here. Fires rain of arrows, fires split arrow. So yeah, iron point, fire skin, and a superior longsword, which is okay. Oiled vest, chest plate. Sprig shield. Just gotta start thinking about my inventory space here, because some of this stuff will be good to pass on, but I would really like to get some kind of weapon. So when I say weapon, I just mean an upgrade from the short bow I currently have, which all I'm using is just a vanilla short bow with one socket. Definitely more than enough to fight who I need to fight, but I'd like to get a longbow before then. Let's see here. Did I just did it? Nope, we're at the lower prison. So this is going to be, like I said, it's just me. Thought about grouping here, but there weren't really many groups available. So we'll just go through here solo. I do enjoy doing group play with this, even on Let's Plays, and actually it does look like this is the area for a former group that I attempted to join that had already cleared the whole area, so instead of boring you all to tears watching me do this, just walking through a place that's there, let's just control click. Excuse me. Make a new instance. I said make a new instance. Did we do it? Maybe. We'll know in just a moment. Yeah, new instance. Definitely new. So we're just going to try and get some poison damage there. Gotta remember the fire actually doesn't hurt me, so it's safe. Of course, all these guys just coming to play with their arrows and stuff. Not so safe. Orb of Alteration, that's actually really good currency for this point of the game. Unfortunately, I can't get it right now because we have guys shooting lightning arrows, which that's a skill I want to use. There's a necromancer. There's summoning even more of these guys. I want to deal with them as fast as I can. I don't think this is a dead end. Yeah, if you let the necromancer stick around, they will fuck you up. Which is probably true of any summoning creature. It looks like there's an aura enhanced guy over there. So I don't really want to play with that too badly. So this is something where maybe I'd try and run through in the past, but it looks like there's not many options for me to go around. It's just going to be a very crowded area, and I'm now cornering myself.
As the prey grows more fierce,
appropriate time to level.
so must the huntress.
So there we go. There's our lightning friend. He hits like a truck. Oh my god, we have two. We have two together. And I'm running into a corner like a moron. Awesome. Unless he teleports. Okay, so I'm not doing so bad in terms of the damage I'm taking. could be doing way worse. Of course, getting frozen is definitely a recipe for disaster. So we're going to play this maybe smarter. It's good practice for Brutus, because you don't want Brutus attacking you, because he won't freeze you like that, but he'll make your life not very happy. So medium mana flask, superior medium mana flask, battered cap. Now these are all things I could upgrade. So let's see, another short bow, don't really need that. What are you? 50% increased amount recovered. 2% life leech during flask effect. Okay. I will take that to the bank. And then a superior medium mana flask. Not terrible. So let's see, we got all kinds of armor. A unique short sword, which could be pretty good. Rustic sash, 19% physical damage. I think that's it still blows my mind how much they buffed that. So let's go here. We're still on our kind of hardcore mentality. Go for the life nodes. As soon as I get thick skin, we'll kind of open up to what we want to do next with this, because I do want to get some stuff that'll affect range. In fact, I just bypassed 2 life nodes that I forgot about there. Not a huge deal. And did I just hit a dead end? Yes. So I didn't even need to fight all those guys. That's hilarious. Hey, zombie bros. Kind of funny how for a while I was like, everyone's talking zombie fatigue, too many zombie things, and then what games are out now that people are really excited about? There's The Last of Us. There's that new Xbox Live Arcade game that'll someday be going to the PC. Just all zombie survival horror. It's not gonna go away. It's like zombies. They just keep coming back. And Path of Exile is no exception. Because who doesn't want to kill a bunch of shambling undead? Rawhide gloves, pretty good. Portal scroll, something I'm actually gonna need. I like how my poison damage is still kind of effective here. That's gonna change later. I will need to supplement this with some traps eventually. So might as well get used to that now. I'm getting possibly cornered. But at least they did seem to do something compared to last time I played with the direct damage element of this. So I'm keeping an eye out for a longbow. Trying to keep an eye out for a necromancer. She does have an energy shield that I gotta work around. So let's see here, all of these things. Just nice that I'm apparently a ranger that's immune to poison, because this is some toxic shit. So just gonna take on Brutus, and actually what I'm gonna do with this afterwards is, because I've recently read that, okay, there's upper prison, but there's a lower prison waypoint, I believe. I want to get that first. But because I've read that, according to the developers, you cannot actually see Rogue Exiles. It says this area can have Rogue Exiles, but they don't program them in to have them before Act 2 normal. What I'm going to do in my next video is just do the Merveil kill and move into Act 2. So I'm going to play a little bit off camera. I do want to make sure that I do have a recording available. There's my waypoint, good. I do want to make sure I do have a recording available when I eventually run into my first Rogue Exile, which is the plan. But I know a lot of you really like Path of Exile, but have done some of this yourself, and I want to show you a little bit later in the game than where I've done previous LP. I think that's making sense. So got my waypoint. That means if I die, I'm not totally... So I just gotta make it up here. Love to have Bear Trap by now, but I didn't make a side duelist to get that gem, because you can get Bear Trap pretty early. Lightning Arrow is good enough. Whalebone Rapier, still a good weapon. Now I could buy a longbow at the store for an Orb of Augmentation, but I'd rather not do that on just a white item. There we go, Superior Longbow. I can play with that. And what kind of sockets did it have? 1 green. That's actually a straight upgrade. And alteration reforges a magic item with new properties. That's not exactly what I want. I want to transmute it. Give it magical properties, and then I can alter it from there. But like I said, I don't mind dropping some orbs early. It's still... I'm just trying to get some good gear. Level up my fire trap. Okay. So we got some more lightning throwing guys over there. May not be heading to the right spot entirely, but... we'll find out, because these guys are all going to cast on me momentarily. Easy to dodge, at least. Superior Scale Vest. I think that's probably akin to what I'm already wearing. So these guys have some energy shield that I can shoot straight through. How convenient. They're like actual caster skeletons. And as long as I can just keep dodging, because they don't have augmented, like, lesser multiple projectiles on their stuff, or totems. Oh my god. Okay. That room cleared. Pretty straightforward. Goat's horn. More here. Oh, so much more here. Just gotta make sure I don't do too much damage to myself. I'll take portal scrolls. I still remember my first death in hardcore was to Merveil because I didn't know I could portal. Although Brutus was pretty close to being my first death because I think I was just trying to get Viper Strike in too much, and sorry about the delay. I'm really trying to hold off a cough that's coming, so I apologize ahead of time if I do cough. So let's see here. This is probably the right way if I can actually open doors. Yeah, this doesn't look like the wrong way. Orb of Transmutation, that's one thing I want. Unfortunately, I don't really want to corner myself here. But once again, a good time to level. Unfortunately, I'm shocked. So let's see. Getting all kinds of experience. I've already gone up to level 11, so I'm now pretty much over-leveled for this guy. But it's going to be a very patience-inducing fight because I am going to be relying... Oh, Jesus. Hi, Brittle Flay. Let's hope that you like chaos damage, shall we? Because you have a lot of ores. So many colors. Allies resist elemental damage. Well, that's exciting because chaos damage does not count as elemental damage. Orb of Scouring, that's actually a pretty valuable trade item, I believe. Something I can maybe convert into something else. I'm curious about what the Anarchy League economy looks like. One of the biggest incentives for me is that it's just a fresh economy that's going to reset every 4 months. I mean, the Rogue Exiles are extra nice, but I kind of like the ladder system in Diablo because it just keeps things fresh, gives you a reason to keep playing, kind of forces the reset on you. There's something to be said about having a hardcore character that you build up over a long time, but then eventually you're just doing maps, and then what else is there to do but to reroll? Oh, it's a bunch of corpses. So let's see. I mean, everyone gets to play how they want. Oh, who just cast a curse on me? I'm enfeebled. I deal less damage. Well, who is enfeebling me? I'd love to know. Probably that necromancer right there. Or Diabolist, excuse me. Who is cursed and is now dead. Okay, helps to have mana. And that's not a terrible radius on that trap either. So just through here, there we go. There's the prison area for Brutus. There's another longbow. Only has one green socket, so no need to pick it up compared to the superior. Anything over here? Not really. Let's go to the warden's quarters. Now, do I have everything I need? I could try and go ahead and upgrade my bow, but I don't really feel like using a portal scroll just for that when I could need it in the fight, so let's go ahead and save that. Scale vest, 21 armor, versus 76 evasion rating. I'd kind of rather have that, so I'm saving the superior items, because if I sell 5 superiors, I do get a fun bonus prize. So you want to just pick up some superiors that you can. I can do better about that. Skill points. This guy hits hard. Let's get more health. Okay, so Warden's Quarters, for those of you who don't know.
Shame the warden won't
Hey,
be
Piety.
anything for the meetings. Make sure you tell our host that Piety of Theophilus.
Oh, Theophilus. That's impressive, I guess. So yeah, Piety is someone you'll get to learn to grow in love, I guess. Much better than the kind of Brigella style, I'm gonna blow up your damsel on a railroad Diablo 3 villains to tell you everything.
Barbarians advance from the south.
Yeah, so their story, pretty much the Butcher is that name because he is, or Brutus, excuse me, just said Diablo 3 then went the Butcher style. Pretty much, he has a reputation of being a terrible person, as you can tell by the blood strewn everywhere that there is a reason for it. So all we've got to do here is just, strategy simple, trap and kite, trap and kite, trap and kite, keep it range. Will we do it? We'll find out. Because he can do scorpion style, get over here, just like that. So I want him to go through that trap. I want him to go through these traps. There we go. This could take a little bit. Just gotta get a good rhythm going. And that was an interesting desync. Ah, hey, thank you for going around the bend and actually coming right to my face. Let's see, the chaos damage really does help. The trap damage really does help. It's not hitting me super hard. And I'm getting some pretty good poison shots on him. So I don't know if those traps just despawn after a certain time or not. But he's just kind of standing around. I'm actually trying to kite you around this wall, buddy. You need to figure out the plan. Okay, you need to trigger that fire trap too now. There we go. You need to actually not hit me as well. That would be very kind of you. I don't know what his plan is, just hiding behind there. I guess he doesn't want me to ouchie him anymore. There we go.
I've done for you what I would do for any wounded animal, Brutus.
Oh, so I get it. You put him down. Okay, so strapped leather.
That
Good.
would only slow me down.
Yeah, well, let's see here. Short bow, don't need it. Strapped leather, do want. Oiled vest, don't really need it when I can get magic longbow. It has a red socket though, so. Use spirit shield, oiled vest. I'll come back for some of this stuff in just a moment. Because I do want to have the rares. Chestplate's probably not going to be much good. Copper circlets. Just going to be energy shield. Coral amulet, we do want that. Just because we're not wearing any amulets right now, and 13 to intelligence isn't terrible for me. Okay. Let's go ahead and just go up here because this is the exit. You drop some rares, that's good. And we're just going to do some identification, and then I will pick this up next time with the Merveil fight and going on to where there are actually Rogue Exiles. And hopefully get to show you a little bit more of Act 2, because I know I kind of stopped my last series in the middle of it. And I regret that a little bit because Path of Exile is fun, but like I said, I did put it down with kind of the intention of coming back to it later. So let's see here. Tarkly, give me something. Warden's free of his own curse. Cool. So Viper Strike, Lightning Arrow, Puncture, Hatred, Flicker Strike, Whirling Blades, or Arctic Armor. Easy choice, Lightning Strike. Or did I say Lightning Strike or Lightning Arrow? Lightning Arrow, thank God. I was like, did I just pick up Lightning Strike? Because I want to slap myself if I did. Okay. So Burning Arrow is good. Fire Trap's good. Split Arrow, don't really use that as much as I had been, because Poison Arrow is kind of my crowd clearer. And Lightning Arrow fires charged arrow in the target, causing them to be struck by a bolt of lightning, which damages nearby enemies. So what I am actually going to be doing is basing my build around Lightning Arrow. We're actually going to change the default attack to Lightning Arrow, because if I don't have the mana, it's just going to do what it can anyway.
For some, death is welcomed with open.
Now, Lightning Arrow is not going to be as strong just yet, but it will be strong later. So let's see here. Strapped leather. 16 dexterity, 23 maximum life, reflects 4 physical damage to melee attackers, and it has a green slot. Good stuff. What about you, Old Vest? Not as good stuff. What about you, Longsword? Soul Scratch. Sounds like a... I don't know what that sounds like. I'm sure there's something clever there. Let's hear 76 versus 70. I mean, I don't get the life regen anymore, and I don't get the +8 evasion rating. But I do get more max life, some fire resistance. I am going to need some cold resistance as well. So I'll go ahead and put Split Arrow back up there. It'll be my R skill. Just might as well have it on there for now. But I will want to start linking some stuff to Lightning Arrow once I have that opportunity. So this is Way to Fail, and I'm just going to sign off for now, and I will pick this up with Merveil. Hope you all enjoyed it, and I will see you all next time.